Good evening, how's everybody doing? Coming to you from Gadsden Street here in Columbia, South Carolina. I thought since Thanksgiving was coming up Thursday that I would show you guys how to put together a quick and simple dressing recipe. This is not my recipe, it's my wife's grandmother, Marge recipe. She's got it all handwritten out. She's 92 years old. It has very neat handwriting, and I'll be honest with you, I have never made it before, so I've got my camera lady, my wife, is going to kind of instruct me along as we go. We got some things pre-started on the stove here. But we made our cornbread last night. So we've got cornbread already made. I've toasted some bread in the oven, just regular white bread. Toasted both sides. And I'm going to get ready to mix that together. You can use a glass tray. You can use a foil pan. Anything you want to put in there, you can put it in a cast iron skillet if you have one. But while we're doing this too, the whole reason we're doing this is to promote my real estate business. I'm with Exit Midlands Realty. You know, if you know anybody that's in the market to sell, whether it's yourself or friend or family, I'd appreciate a referral from you. We'd love to get some business from you, and just keep me in mind with any real estate needs. So we'll get started here. We're going to take it's about 3 slices of cornbread. We're just going to mix it up, kind of crumble it up with our hands. We are going to Tallahassee tomorrow, where I'm from, for Thanksgiving. Looking forward to seeing my friends and family and some cousins I haven't seen in several years, and aunts and uncles and good friends. All right, now we're going to take 8 slices of bread, and basically we're going to just cube them up. This is 4 right here.
Scott, we're doubling this recipe, so if you'll remind folks, we need to do a little bit more cornbread and bread.
Yes, and we are doubling up this recipe, so it's basically half of this if you're doing it by measurement. I had our office had their family office dinner today at lunch, and I've already had my first batch of dressing. I don't know who made it at the office today, but it was very good. But this recipe I've had several years since I've been with Caroline's family, and I can honestly say it's probably the best that I've ever had. I know everybody's got their secret grandma's recipe for stuff, and this happens to be one of theirs. Alright, so we got our bread mixed up with our cornmeal. Now we're going to take 1 teaspoon of sage. We're going to sprinkle that in there. And then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Okay, you're just going to mix that up with your hands really good. Make sure that pepper and sage gets mixed thoroughly with the bread and the cornbread.
Hey honey, will you do me a favor and add some more cornbread and bread, because
Alright,
just
not enough?
an individual.
Not that much? The boss asked me to mix up a little more cornbread.
8 slices and 3 pieces of cornbread is for 1 serving. So
That's
we
right.
need some more bread also.
Okay. And put a little more bread in there as well. What I've got on the stove over here is some chicken stock, and also some onions and celery. And that is, I think, 3 cups of celery and 3 cups of onion with some chicken stock. I'm sure we all have our favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving, and this just happens to be one of mine. Alright, now I'm going to take 1/3 of a cube of butter. I'm going to drop it in the boiling mixture here. Just kind of mix it up.
And we're going to double that.
That's doubled, yep.
No, we're going to double it. You're going to add some more.
Oh, I am?
Yep. And Jerry Taylor's on his way over.
Okay. Jerry, you come on, man. We're ready for you anytime.
No, we don't need that yet. Just a little more butter.
Oh, double the
Goes
butter.
in after.
And what else we double?
That's
Well,
all.
okay.
You're good.
I thought you doubled it.
Just the butter.
I talked to Jerry today on the phone and caught up with him. He good buddy of mine. Alright, so now we got that mixed up, got the sage and black pepper mixed in. We're going to spray our pan, whatever pan you're going to use so it won't stick. This is just Pam basic spray. Make sure you coat the sides good. So we're going to drop the breadcrumbs all in there. And now we will pour the boiling mixture of chicken stock, celery, and onion in here. We'll mix that up really good. Make sure all things get mixed together. Man, this smells good already. I'm glad I didn't wear my glasses. It's probably fogging up right now.
You're averaging about 10 viewers, so you need to make sure you don't ruin their Thanksgiving. Make sure you're doing this right.
That's right. All right, now this mixture needs to be a little, what I call, wetter than what you normally would think, because once it gets in the oven, it's really going to soak up a lot of the liquid. So we're going to add a little more, like 2 cans of chicken stock. And this chicken stock, you can buy the stock from the store that's already pre-made. We actually had this left over from some chickens that we had boiled and saved it. And you actually can freeze chicken stock too, which I had done. And so this is actually our homemade chicken stock. So we're going to add about 2 cans, I'm just guessing here, of chicken stock. And make sure that gets mixed.
Mom, there's the cream of chicken and the cream of celery. It's coming. Be patient.
Is your mother at home mind watching us make this?
She is, and she's asking where the cream of chicken soup
right.
is, and Brian Herring is asking where the oysters are.
Okay, so now we're going to drop in 2 eggs. Just beat those real quick. Everybody's got their variation of this. I mean, yeah, you can add oysters to it. I've had it with oysters. A lot of people put meat in it, which we got a little chicken here chopped up. We're going to add that. Just a little handful. It's just some giblets and dark meat here. You can throw a little bit of that in there if you want to. You could use turkey as well. And then we're going to put, is it 2 cans of cream of chicken? Is that right?
For the double.
Yeah, so normally it'd be 1 can, but this is 2 cans of cream of chicken. We're going to put that in there. And 2 cans of cream of celery. Alright. Then we'll continue to mix this up good. Anybody care to post one of their favorite Thanksgiving meals, or I guess Jerry may post some of his desserts that he likes. And Brian Herring already said he likes oysters. I've never had oysters in my dressing. I've had turkey and chicken. I've had mushrooms. Some people put boiled eggs in there. That's fine too. Alright, now, next step would be to put this into a preheated 450 degree oven for about 30 minutes. Caroline's going to take this one to work tomorrow for their lunch, for their Thanksgiving lunch. I'm going to make a couple of extra batches. My batches I'm actually going to freeze. So I won't cook them first. I'll freeze them first, and then when I get ready to serve them that morning before lunch, I'll actually cook them then. But they freeze fine. So you just need to put tinfoil over the lid, drop them in the freezer, and just put them in the oven, already frozen, and they'll be good to go. So that's our simple Grandma Marge's dressing recipe. It looks delicious, it smells delicious, and I'm sure it will eat delicious.
We will post a finished product picture later, and if you need the recipe, you are welcome to send us a message, and we'll be glad to share the handwritten original version of the recipe with you. Brian Herring would like a care package, by the way.
All right,
He's not
Brian,
coming home for Thanksgiving.
Okay, Brian, I'll drop one in the mail to you. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving, and please keep me in mind for any real estate needs. Be safe when you travels, and God bless. Good night.